Hello and welcome to Around the Table, a show that shares your happiness but also your pain. If you have experienced a situation that has affected you to the point that you wanted to quit your job, your husband, your wife, your friend, or maybe your church, we want to hear from you. Speaking of sadness, there is one that has weighed on us for a few months now, which we cannot get rid of. I'm talking about our neighbor, COVID-19. I'm Abibi, your host. Today, we have a unique visitor around the table. Her name is Murielle Ahouré. Hello, Murielle, and welcome to Around the Table.
Hi, Bibi. I'm doing great. I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
Introduce yourself first. Who are you and what do you do for a living?
My name is Murielle Ahouré. I am a world-class professional sprinter. I run the 60, 100, and 200 meters, and I am from Ivory Coast, otherwise known as Ivoire in West Africa. I live in the United States at the moment in Miami Beach, specifically sunny Florida.
Can you tell us a little bit about your family before we get into the COVID? If you can give name, that would be beautiful.
Well, we're a pretty small family. It's my mom and I and my brother. So my mom's name is Chantal and my brother's name is Yves. We are a great, happy family. My mom is a fighter. That's what I would say. She is a powerful, strong-spirited woman, and she is my biggest source of inspiration. She is what makes me me. She gives me strength, courage. She gives me everything. So that's how I would describe her.
Give us an example. How supportive is she?
I feel that way. Number one, she's my mom and she's taught me everything. She's my best friend. She's the closest thing that I feel like I have on me life. But second, to this human being now. So I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful for her guidance. I'm thankful for the lessons that she has instilled in me. I'm thankful for everything and for her fighting spirit, most importantly. I have one brother. His name is Yves, and no children. Well, right now, I feel like the sport takes a huge part of my life. Being a professional athlete is not easy. I do have someone in my life that's very special to me, but in terms of marriage, no, I'm not married. No children.
And can we know the name of this special someone?
I'd rather not say.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Some things just need to be left
alone.
I'm just a private person. I prefer that.
That's not a problem, Murielle. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is actually emerald green. It used to be nudes, any type of brown. I feel like I'm attracted to earth tones or pastels. Any type of nude, brown, chocolates, all of that I really like. But in the past couple of years of my life, I feel like my spirit connects really well with emerald green. So I would say that's definitely my favorite color.
What is your favorite city to live in?
I would definitely say Miami because it reminds me so much of home, of my country. It's warm, it's beautiful, it's always sunny, and it's very international.
So talking about Miami, what is your favorite music?
Music, I wouldn't say I have a favorite type of music. Anything that sounds good to me. I listen to a variety of things. I like music that has nice beats, nice melodies. So anything that just grabs my attention like that. I don't really have a special genre of music.
What are you listening lately?
Sade. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. Sade. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I've been listening to a lot of Sade.
All right.
No, but I feel like I gravitate to her music. So that's what I've been actually listening to a lot lately. That's a hard question.
And I thought it was easy.
I wouldn't say I have one. I do love Viola Davis, but I wouldn't say she's my favorite actress or actor. But Viola Davis, I feel like she has such a gift in transforming, and she's just so moving in any character or anything that she plays in. So she's able to embody these unbelievable characters and tell their story through her. Okay. I just think that's really beautiful.
What about actor? Do you have one?
I don't have a favorite actor. I really don't. So I'm open to anything.
What is the recent movie that you watched?
Oh my goodness, the most recent movie that I watched. What is I'm not a movie person. I prefer TV series. So a movie, that's a really, really good question. What is the latest movie that I watched? Probably some animated film. I think Coco.
Okay. So on the series then, what did you watch lately, or what are you watching?
Oh my gosh. Well, one of my all-time favorite shows is The Office. I love The Office. It is hilarious. So that's the most recent thing. I have seen every episode over 10 times and I still laugh. It's just like a feel-good show. I love The Office for sure.
Why is that? I understand it makes you laugh, but after that, what else do you like about this movie? Are there the actors, the message?
Oh, it's a TV series. Yeah, I mean, I do actually like Steve Carell. I think he's a really good actor. So he's the lead actor in the series of The Office, and he's just so funny. And all the supporting cast and everybody else is great. So it's kind of like a show that allows me to just relax, like, you know, kind of put your brain away and then just kind of watch and get lost in the story. And it's just so funny because it's so relative to life. It's like, you know, regular people going into an office every day and working. So it's just hilarious.
Who is your best friend?
My mom.
After mom, who is your best friend?
I would say my partner.
Beautiful. After your partner, who is your best friend?
My brother.
I'm trying to
my brother, for sure.
I'm trying to find somebody that is not that close to you. From college?
I'm very family oriented. So my family is my circle. And I have a very small circle of people that I do keep close to me and to my heart. Because of my job, because of everything, you know, my schedule is so crazy. And because of the fact that track and field is a sport where you need to be so disciplined, you need to make sure that you're walking on the right path. So my family keeps me grounded, my partner keeps me grounded, and my brother is like my best friend, and he keeps me grounded as well. So I feel very blessed to have them in my life.
Tell me about your academics. Where were you and how did you start becoming a sprinter?
It's so funny. I actually got into sprinting in such a weird way. I had moved from Lorton, Virginia to Alexandria, Virginia. And first day of school, I was brought into my academic advisor's office, and I mean, I knew no one. So, and I transferred in the middle of the year. I remember the first day of school was like Valentine's Day, which was horrible. So, you know, you can imagine going to school and not knowing anybody and kind of like feeling so lonely. So then I saw my academic advisor and she said, "Oh, why do you look so down?" And I said, "Well, I don't really know anyone here. I feel so out of place. I just moved from our previous school. I miss my friends." And she said, "Well, the way for you to make friends is joining a sports team." And I said, "Sports?" Like, I never even thought about sports. That was the last thing on my mind. So she said, "Well, you know, we have these sports." And she says, "What do you think you'll be good at?" And I said, "Definitely not soccer, basketball, or anything like that, because I have zero coordination." So that's how I was introduced to track and field. So right then and there, she took me to the office of the coach for the track team of the school. And I went in and I met him and I sat down with him and he spoke to me about track. He told me that it was a great way. If you have the talent, go to college, get a university, get a scholarship. I was sold on that. I didn't really care about the sport. I was more about like, okay, I want to make sure that my education is paid for, because us as Africans, and to my mom being an African woman, education is so important to our parents. So for me, the biggest thing was for me to make sure that I go to a good university, get a good degree so that I could have a good job. And once I did the tests to join the team, my coach was so shocked at my talent. And he was just like, "Whoa, you have a lot of natural talent. And I feel like if we train you the right way, then you can do some amazing things. You might even get a scholarship." And then the rest is history. It's so crazy. Now I'm a world-class athlete. I can't believe it.
Isn't it beautiful when you have somebody says the right thing that affect you and redirect your path?
Yes.
Do you still go to that
100%.
coach?
Yes, I do actually. And I definitely feel like that was divine intervention. I feel like he was a person that was put in my life at that time to guide me towards my purpose. So I feel so blessed to have him in my life as a mentor. Also for him opening the way and the path for me to be able to do what I do now, which is my first love, running track. It's crazy. Like I get so much energy, I get purpose from it.
So what university and what is his name?
Well, I went to George Mason University first, and then from George Mason University, I transferred over to the University of Miami, which is so funny because now I'm back in Miami, where I went to my university, which is where I feel like being in Miami was probably when I was the happiest in my life, because it reminded me so much of Africa. Yes, it really was, because I went to high school in Virginia, and Virginia was so cold and gray and really not tropical at all. And, we are African beings, so I need the sun. I don't like snow. I don't like the cold. I don't want to deal with any of that nonsense. So when I got the opportunity to transfer to the University of Miami, I jumped on it. First of all, it's a great school. And number two, the track program was fantastic. The coach was amazing. It just changed the course of my life. So I just feel so blessed.
Okay. What was your major?
I went there. I actually studied criminology and did a minor in psychology. That's what I studied.
Did you graduate?
Of course I graduated. Education first. My mom would kill me. I graduated. I definitely did. That's the most important thing. In 2009, bachelor in criminology. At the time, I wanted to, go into the criminology field. And now with my job, it's the polar opposite. That is what I actually majored in, trying to go into forensic science and becoming a forensic scientist. But I have steered so far away from that path. I graduated in 2009, and then from there I turned pro like right away as I graduated and started running professionally. I haven't looked back.
How do you turn professional?
Well, the good thing with the United States is they do have these programs where the NCAA, you go to university and you do all 4 years or however long it is. And from there, if you have the talent, then you can be recruited by, you can sign a representation agreement with an agent or manager. And they're the ones that go to the shoe company and negotiate your deals. So then from there, out of college, I signed with Nike. So I was with Nike for about 6 years. And I'm recently, working with Adidas, which I'm so happy about. I love this company so much. Such a, beautiful family. So first contract was with Nike, and now I'm working with Adidas. So through, the NCAA, it's just like any sport with baseball, basketball, soccer, football. It's the same thing. It's like the NCAA process. And from there, you can turn professional.
I see. So once they recruit you, who negotiates your contract with a major company like Nike or Adidas? Do you have a say in the negotiation?
Of course. At the end of the day, I'm the one that's in control. So whatever the people bring or whatever ideas they have, they bring it back to me. I look at it. If I feel like it fits with me and my brand, then we can negotiate and talk about it. But if not, then we just, move on to the next thing.
Okay. Once you have signed the contract, what do they want from you?
It's a contract. Basically, they're buying rights to your image. They can use you in spots, commercials, X, Y, and Z. And if, of course, it's a shoe company deal, so you get shoes.
So that's why you wear your Adidas jacket right now?
Yes.
Every time you have
this is my sponsor, so I represent my sponsor.
That's beautiful. You see, I'm not sponsored yet officially, so my T-shirt is like black. But as soon as I get sponsored, I will do like
it's coming
and zip it up.
It's coming. You have to speak it out and manifest it. It's coming.
Hallelujah. It's beautiful. I like it. Okay, that's great. What is your schedule, Murielle? Once you have signed, what do they demand of you? I understand you just told me that you need to represent them as much as you can, if not all the time, by wearing their shoe, their attires. But in terms of practice, in terms of events, how do you sign up to events? What is your daily life with the COVID?
I'll break it down for you. I'll give you the basic, go into detail. We have a series of competitions all around the world called the Diamond League Series. And that is a series of 12 meets all around the world from every single continent, from the United States to Africa to Europe and China. There are meets all around the world that you compete in. Those are professional paid meets. And also you have Olympic Games, World Championships. Olympic Games every 4 years, World Championships every 2 years. And then on top of that, within that circuit, there is the circuit of the Diamond League Series and then different meets too. Then there's the Golden League. Not Golden League, but I think it's Golden League. I can't remember the name of it. And then, so you have different series. So there's the A circuit, the B circuit, and the C circuit. So it's different levels depending on your talent and your performance. Then you get invited to the high prize meets, and then you work yourself up like that. So based on that, that's what you train for. So there's the indoor season, which runs from January to March, and then the outdoor season starts from April all the way up to September, sometimes late usually, and you train all the way up until the indoor season. If you are going to compete in indoors, then you will train and then obviously go compete, or if you're getting ready for the outdoor season, then you train throughout the year and go out there and compete whenever the season starts.
Obviously you are handling it, but how was your first year? Did you find it overwhelming?
No, not really. When you love what you do, it's never work. So for me, track has never been work. If anything, I feel free when I run. It's my escape. It's where I can channel my energy. If I'm frustrated, if I'm having a bad day, I go to practice and then I can release that energy on the track. I can just kind of like embody everything that I'm working to become. So definitely not. It was fun. It was exciting. I got to travel all around the world, go to different places, go to different competition, experience different cultures, eat different foods. I had so much fun. I don't think it was any stress at all.
That's why you're still doing it. Do you make friends?
Yeah.
Are you in contact with your friends, competitors?
That's correct.
Nonetheless?
Yes, absolutely. Being in the sport, that's the great thing about it. You have people from every single nation. So it's a great, great, great network. You get to meet so many people, be around different cultures, and then you get to have friends from all over. Friends, competitors, it's awesome.
Yeah. Do you keep in touch?
Definitely.
No, because you said that you don't have a best friend. So I'm just still trying to find the name.
Oh, when I say that, it's not like I don't have a best friend or friends like that. Yes, I have friends, but I don't use the word best friend loosely. Of course, I have great friends that are like soul sisters and everything. Like a friend for me would be more of a sister. Like a best friend feels like a sister. So I don't use the term best friend or friend loosely, but the people that are the closest to me are my family. Those are who I consider like my best friend.